You'll probably be just as surprised as I was to find out what's likely to rise with the global temperatures. Spoiler alert, it's not just the heat, it's mosquitoes. I'll be telling you how, along with my scientist friend Theo. But first, let's meet the culprits, the invasive floating aquatic weeds.
I'm looking at the top 5 most notorious weeds, which is the water hyacinth, the Paris feather, water lettuce, Salvinia molesta, and the duckweed.
Now, why should you care about them? It's because these weeds create the ultimate breeding grounds for mosquitoes.
The weeds keeps the water warm, which means it keeps within that 25 degrees range of optimum temperature for mosquito success.
Like a resort of sorts, where they multiply faster than you can say bug spray, which, surprise, surprise, leads to serious ecological problems.
They kill a lot of predators which also feed on mosquitoes. Invasive aquatic weeds are mostly spread all over the globe. So it's a global crisis. And since it's a global crisis, we need a solution for all.
Here's the kicker. Mosquitoes are responsible for about 700,000 deaths each year due to the diseases that they spread. This is not just an annoying buzz, it's a ticking public health time bomb.
Communities interact with those systems daily because that's where they go for fishing, that's where they mostly transport goods. And if you're constantly interacting with that system and that system has this weed, and that weed again houses these mosquitoes, it means that we are mostly living with them. And the chances of us getting diseases from them are high.
Add the changing climate to the mix, with the rising temperatures and the unpredictable rainfall patterns, and you have the recipe for a mosquito boom. Higher temperatures mean longer breeding seasons, and increased rainfall creates more stagnant water for them to thrive in. But we can still tip the scales.
What we're doing now is looking at what temperatures can mosquitoes survive in. Low temperatures, which mosquito lose mobility or they stop moving. Then on the highest temperatures at which mosquito can lose mobility, and sometimes they die, the larvae. So we do the larvae up until the adult, so that we see if those that were exposed on cold environment, they can withstand colder environment, or those that were exposed on hot environment, they can withstand hotter environment. Looking into that, Africa has a huge diversity. If you're comparing it to the world, it's diverse in terms of vegetation, in terms of what we find in Africa, it's diverse. So if we're doing it in Africa, it means that it's applicable somewhere else.
By being proactive and not reactive about climate action, even you can make a difference for the continent and the world at large.
But from the ecological point of view, we need to conserve as many species as we can, as many freshwater sites as we can, keep them natural as we can.
If not through science, then plant a tree or dispose your waste correctly. Walk instead of driving, or share this clip so that more people can be on the know. It's the African thing to do.